and welcome here to Talk FCB, and welcome back to the channel, guys, because tonight we travelled to the Bernabeu. We'd had 5 successive losses in this particular fixture, and Real Madrid, top of the league, were looking to make it 6. But there was a difference this time, not only in terms of mood, not only in terms of the confidence that we were carrying into this game, but there was one big difference. Xavi Hernandez is the Barca coach now, and tonight we showed the world we are back. Aubameyang with 2 goals on the night and Ferran Torres scoring 2, the Clásico debutants on the score sheet, Araujo with the 4th, and in all honesty, guys, the reality is it could have and it should have been more. Barca have destroyed Real Madrid. We dismantled them in their own stadium. And of course, what we're about to do now is discuss every single detail. Let's do it. Because coming into the game, Real Madrid, as we know, were missing Karim Benzema, and boy did they miss him out there today. Vinicius was carrying their attacking threat, but it's safe to say we made sure there that he was not going to have an impact. But of course, let's not forget, Karim Benzema, as good as he is, wouldn't have been able to do anything at all about the way they were taken apart defensively tonight. And this right here is the team that did it all, that went to the Bernabeu, that stood tall and stood up to this challenge. Xavi there opting at the very last minute to go with Araujo at right back to mark Vinicius out the game, which he did so well. He went toe-to-toe with Vinicius and he was absolutely outstanding. Eric Garcia filling in really well at centre-back, and that midfield, Busquets, De Jong and Pedri, they were phenomenal. They dominated out there today. They got on top, and Barca, led by Xavi, was superb. Because I think right from the first whistle, this was a game right here that, again, it felt like a Clásico. In the preview, we said, there have been Clásicos recently that haven't quite lived up to the billing. They haven't felt in the way that we know this historic fixture can. But this out there tonight, it was electric. From the very first whistle there, both teams, it was end-to-end. It was quick football. There was challenges flying in. Early on, of course, Ferran Torres was kicked up in the air by Eder Militao. Just a few minutes later, Aubameyang clattered Toni Kroos. It was that kind of game with the 2 teams going at each other. But it did not take long for Barca to start getting on the ball. That confidence flowing, that belief and a clear idea of what they were sent out to do by their coach. And the big early chance went the way of Aubameyang there, because it was Ferran Torres who was played in absolutely beautifully there by Sergio Busquets, who was masterful today. Ferran lays it back. Aubameyang there, shot on target, saved by Thibaut Courtois. But already we were really starting to knock on the door. Ferran there had an effort from range. He just tried to whip that there into the far post. Very close it was to going in. Pedri then had a stunning flick. He was so good again today. Little flick over the top in. Beautiful football. Ferran looks to be in on goal, but a last-ditch challenge from Casemiro just shuts him down. But Real Madrid could only delay it. They could only just postpone that opening goal, because Barca, we're not going to give up. We weren't going to back down. We came here with a clear idea, and on 30 minutes, Ousmane Dembélé, he took Nacho apart. We spoke before the game about targeting that area of Real Madrid, and Dembélé did exactly that there, squaring him up. Was he going to go inside? Was he going to go outside? He goes all the way around using that pace. Nacho is never going to get near him. Fantastic cross into the box. We've seen this quite a few times recently from Dembélé, and who is there making the perfect move, running across his man. Aubameyang, the pure 9 that we've been looking for, heads across goal, and Barca had a huge lead at the Bernabeu. But don't worry, don't even worry, that was only the beginning. Because even just after that goal, again, Barca kept on. Again, it was the same that we saw against Atletico, against Napoli. In all of these games where Barca have scored goal after goal, we were relentless. Aubameyang there very nearly getting his 2nd goal of the game. Thibaut Courtois was the man keeping them in it. But you have to say, big moment came. Actually, from our own corner there, we gave away the ball. Real Madrid broke with real pace, and Vinicius was one-on-one with Ter Stegen. He comes out to meet him, and Vinicius goes down, and he is adamant. He was telling Ter Stegen, he was telling Piqué, that's a penalty. He was furious. But as you can see, trips over the ball. He trips over the ball. He starts going down before he even gets to Ter Stegen, and that there is a very embarrassing moment for Vinicius. And from that moment on, to be perfectly honest, we did not see him again because Barca were ready to score another one. 38 minutes, it's Dembele again with the assist, this time from a corner kick, swings one in. Who is rising highest? It is Araujo. Bullet header into the back of the net. Fantastic header there to double Barca's lead. And even before half-time, there was still quick passing. There was still energy flowing through Barca. Beautiful build-up play between Pedri, Busquets there, in behind the Jordi Alba. He cushions a header across goal, very nearly there for Aubameyang to head in. And Barca going into half-time, it was 2, but it could have been 3. It could have been 4. It could have been 5 in that first half. Courtois with plenty of big saves. Real Madrid were all at sea. And Barca, they're just taking them apart. And this is the beautiful thing. This is the beauty of this game, because Barca, throughout that first half, were relentless. The energy was flowing. The confidence was there. We were absolutely pinning Real Madrid back. And then in the second half, you were thinking, is the game going to change? Are Real Madrid going to be able to turn it around? Ancelotti was making changes, but nothing they did today. They could do whatever they wanted, but it wasn't going to be enough. Barca, we're not going to let them off the hook, and straight away in the second half, Ferran Torres there with a great chance to make it 3. He's in on goal with Courtois. I think maybe he thought, I certainly thought, that he was offside. I kind of wish that he was, because he missed the target there. Very, very good chance that he missed, but luckily he made amends. Just moments after that, missed a big chance, but he gets on the end of another one. This time, you can clearly see here how much more Barca wanted. They were getting to every ball first. They were hungrier. They wanted this more than Real Madrid. De Jong wins it there. Dembele's really quick and just popping the ball off. Aubameyang with a little back heel flick there, and you could see the desperation for Ferran to get on the end of it. He wanted to get himself the goal. It's a brilliant finish, this one, you got to say. Smacks it, top right-hand corner, and it was emphatic today from Barca. Every single goal, the speed of movement, the speed of thought. We were 1, 2, 3, 4 steps ahead of Real Madrid in every single attack. They could not cope. They couldn't see what was coming. And on 53 minutes, yep, another one. Piqué this time with a long ball it was. They're looping in behind towards Ferran Torres. He brings it down really well. He kills the ball there with a single touch that goes into him, and then he just flicks it in behind to Aubameyang, who lifts it over the goalkeeper. He was calmness personified, so composed there, dinking it over Thibaut Courtois. Now originally the referee stops the play. It looks like it may have been offside, but as you can see on the replay, Ferran, he is on, which meant that was Real Madrid 0. Barcelona 4. And it was incredible, guys. It was absolutely incredible out there tonight to actually sit back in a huge game. And this was a big game, by the way. People can say, oh, Real Madrid, not much riding on it for them. Barca, still not exactly challenging for the title right now. This is a Clasico. It doesn't matter about any of the other stuff. It doesn't matter about any different circumstances of the teams. This is a huge game. One of the biggest of the season for both of these clubs. And we were running circles around them. We were dominating them in their own stadium. The fans were booing, they were whistling, they couldn't believe what was being done to their team. And this is what we used to do. This again was what Barca, led by that man on the bench, Xavi Hernandez, what he has done here at the Bernabeu with so many of these players. And just look at the reaction. Araujo there, he just won a throw-in. That's all he'd done. But look at the celebration. He's giving it large on the sidelines. He's pumping himself up. That is what every single player was like today. Whether it was a tackle, whether it was a block, a shot on goal, every single moment, they were all in. They were 100% committed to the cause. And how long has it been since we've seen that? We wanted a coach to come into this club and get our club back in order, to do the basic things again that we associate with FC Barcelona. Not only has Xavi come in and done the basics, not only has Xavi come in and done well, this man has done unbelievably well. He's reshaped the club. He has transformed this team. And just look at this. We are 4 goals up at the Bernabeu. Piqué had just given away a loose ball. He's furious, raging on the sidelines, because that's the standard. That is the coach that he is. That's the man that he is. He understands this very club. And he will settle, as we've seen, for nothing. but the best. And I think obviously there, guys, as the second half went on, we saw subs from both teams. I think Barca were trying for that 5th goal. And honestly, that's probably the one thing, being a little bit selfish about this game, that's the one thing that I go away thinking, we could have got one more. We could have made it that 5, that man-eater at the Bernabeu. But we didn't quite get it. We could have easily scored more goals, but it didn't quite come in the end. But look, we'll take that. 4-0 in a Clasico away at Real Madrid. Oh, believe me, I'm going to bite your hand off for that. And this is what it means to the La Liga team. And this is very, very interesting because obviously, yes, Real Madrid are still top of the league. Barca in 3rd right now, but we still have that game in hand. And you just wonder there, if we can win that game, not only do we go level on points with Sevilla, but also then 9 points behind Real Madrid. Now, I'm not suggesting that's a small margin, that it's going to be easy to make up those kind of numbers. I'm not suggesting that at all. All I'm saying is right now is that this is Xavi's team. We are winning every game. Every game we go into right now, we believe and we are carrying it out that we can win it. And every single game until the end of the season, we will keep that mindset. And who knows? That's what we've been saying since Xavi come in. Aim for the sky. Sky's the limit. We will keep on going and just see where this wonderful group of players and this incredible coach, where we end up. So please, guys, do leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Believe me, we are going to be speaking much more about this game because it was beautiful. This was a masterclass. This was an example of what Barcelona means, and Xavi is the architect. He's the driving force behind it all. Please let me know all those thoughts and how you are feeling. We've waited a long time for this, and now it is time to celebrate. I will see you soon, guys, and I thank you indeed for all of the days, all of the videos, all of the months, the years leading up to this moment. We've got it now, and again, this is only the beginning. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.